Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not muted, am I? No, I'm not, because I'm such a professional producer. Hello to the second part of day 2 of W3Champions. Of course, we're going to conclude the weekend with beautiful, beautiful FFA, because it couldn't get much better than this. And just as yesterday, I got RulaZ by my side as the caster and also organizer of the FFA tournament. Thanks for joining, mate.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And we need a new co-caster, because Eshan was with us yesterday, but he has to play today, so who better to replace him than a former finalist in Lil Tick? What's up, mate?
Don't make me blush, please. But I've been looking forward to this. It's much better casting FFA than playing it.
Oh, I can only imagine. I would never touch FFA gameplay, but to cast it and to observe it, super chill, especially with you guys around me. RulaZ, for the people who weren't there yesterday, what did they miss?
I think they missed a great game, like pretty perfect game of Ledu Army, so definitely worth to rewatch it if you haven't done yet. But for today, we have also a potentially great match. We have I think 3 out of 4 very popular names already, with Eshan, Airenikus, and GodFather. And the 4th player today is DV, aka Davai.
That's what it stands for.
Yeah.
I know this guy for 10 years. I have I never asked, but okay. Thanks for enlightening me yet again.
yeah, FFA knowledge as always.
Yeah, it's superior for sure.
So yeah, DB is pretty much Quest's best friend, which is already quite scary in theory. And yeah, he indeed is very strong with Undead. Also GodFather, an Undead player. GodFather quite predictable, I would say. He is pretty much always going for Necro Wagon. DB, on the other hand, is capable of playing both Necro Wagon and the heavy air style, so not sure what he's going for. And the race distribution for today gives us 2 Undeads, 1 Elf, and 1 Orc.
All right, Little Tick, you're the expert. I mean, RulaZ has great knowledge, we all know that, but who would you give the edge here today?
Well, Eshan will have a hard game, because he has kind of a 10-year-old rivalry with DV and with GodFather as well. So he was always saying that he's expecting to get double rushed. But of course, he can win any game. But if I had to bet on one player, I'd probably bet on DV here.
Yeah,
but we
me
will
too.
see. It's unpredictable FFA, of course.
Yeah, I also think DB is the favorite. Like he was in a little bit of a hibernate, but came back very strong. And yeah, that's why I think he has the edge.
Yeah, he's strong on Fountain, I believe. I played him a couple of times, and it's not nice. When he comes with the first Garg push, sort of, it's very hard to defend on this small map. And I feel like Undead can run around a lot, very efficiently. There's no mass TP, so I think it's... And also the middle camp is pretty easy to creep with Gargs. So yeah.
All right, let's see if we get some Undead teaming against Eshan, that poor soul. So DV takes 2 more minutes, I guess. All right. So yesterday we had a super long game, very tactical game, a little bit of a stalematey game. Will that be the same today as well, or do you expect something else?
Well, it's a small map, very aggressive map, so I would expect this to be shorter. Like, rarely you see Fountain that is longer than 1 hour, I'd say, or something like that. So usually one player gets out really quick on this map, because there's not much... You can't run anywhere, so if you're the first one getting pushed, you can't really rebuild. And then it's pretty fast-paced, usually.
Yeah, I mean, GodFather usually is known to be quite aggressive and not really caring too much about things, but if he's in a good spot, he's definitely try-harding as well. And all the other 3 players are also quite a try-hard, so I think it could have small potential to be a long game, but in general, I would agree with your
Yeah. And Eshan
guess
picked
around
Orc,
an hour.
he chased Race, so that's pretty interesting. I I like seeing Orc in FFA always because it's more rare. There's a ton of Night Elves all the time. And Orc can go for some interesting hero combos. He might go Dark Ranger. I don't know if it's good against Undead, no idea. With Orc, maybe it's not.
And maybe against Necro Wagon. So maybe we will see 2 Orcs getting Necro Wagon this game.
Yeah.
Even better.
God, it's already so weird, and we're still in the lobby. I love it. I love it. Of course, we have some crowdfunding going on, not only for the 1-on-1, but also for the FFA. Over at Matcherino, also in our chat, !W3C FFA leads you to this beauty page. We had the first day yesterday where Lelu was beating Trump, and Shave. And now here's day 2 and then the grand final on November 11th. I donated $50 because I love FFA so much. Azul and the Invincibles of Time also. And if you donate more, RulaZ will donate more. So make him poor and contribute, guys.
That's right. So I think we are missing 1 ready from Airenikus. No, let's go.
All right. So
There it is.
the toughest part in FFA casting, figuring out who's who, and hope that the overlay is working. But all right, there we go. Let's kick it off. Semi-final, off we go. So we asked these guys to announce the names. This will then take some time. But until then, do you guys have any guesses already, judging from how they open?
I mean, no idea for me.
Yeah, I would say bottom left is Eshan because he likes to go for Tavern Heroes with Orc. And I think Airenikus is always going with Blade Master. So I would say bottom right is Airenikus, bottom left is Eshan. And then top left must be DV because it's going with the quest order. Yeah. So Necropolis first into Crypt. And top right is GodFather.
Damn, that was fast.
Well, RulaZ's been casting this for a long time now, so it's easy for him. But I think we really might see the Dark Ranger if he's going for a Tavern Hero, which he is.
All right, so why would you do that? What's the upside of going Dark Ranger against this?
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like the hero is underwhelming. I think Alchemist or Blade Master is more scary. But of course, if you have a Necro Wagon army and it silences all the casters, there's definitely some merit. But it's tough because you have to win with your army, and Orc army in FFA gets easily nuked by undead heroes. So it's
quite interesting. In FFA, the Blade Master is kind of the wildcard hero. Like, he can be replaced. Shadowhunter in TC is pretty much always standard. But instead of the Blade Master, you can even go Farseer, you can go Dark Ranger, you can go Pit Lord, you can go Alchemist. So there are a lot of options for Orc. And I think maybe for the fast creeping, like, as you can see, there's only 1 natural expansion that the Orc can take, and the second gold mine is a red one. So this is very hard to creep. So Dark Ranger definitely helps for getting a fast second expansion here.
What? Like, do you guys know what started this feud between the players? Is it just because of playstyle, or did something happen?
Well, they used to be captains in the team battle royales. I think you know the event where teams of individual players compete for an FFA trophy and eternal honor. And DV and Eshan are the oldest captains, I would say. So there's always been that captain rivalry, and they played hundreds of games together. So it kind of exists with all the backstabbing that you see in FFA. So I think that just naturally came to be over the years.
It is, by the way, very hard to creep for an Orc here with only Blade Master and a Headhunter. He even sold the TP for a Serpent, so solo style pretty much.
Trying to pull the creeps.
Yeah, it's a very tough camp to take. I'm not sure if Mirror Image wouldn't be better to creep.
And indeed, the Dark Ranger is here, and that's going to be much easier to creep, because all these creeps are pretty small. You're going to get a lot of skeletons for free. Starting with the green camps, getting like 5 skellies. That's pretty nice for the opening. And undeads, of course, easy to creep as well with normal damage. DV just going with the acolytes even.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is like standard quest creeping.
Yeah.
Are we sure that it's not the same person?
Yeah, like I've played him many times and he's very good with this style as well. So
Yeah, but you'd have to ask Leiluami if it's quest or not, because if it's quest, then it's in his nightmares and he wakes up all sweaty at night.
Guess the nightmare
Always said
started
that.
yesterday then already. All right, so the DK is pretty common for undead, or is there room for deviation?
I don't think you can change the DK.
yeah,
If
you
wanna
can
play
pretty much
serious,
change the order of the heroes. Like you can go Dreadlord first if you want, like side. But generally DK first is standard, yeah. And then you can do some experimental stuff like replacing Lich with Panda or Dreadlord with Panda. Not too much though.
But the problem is you can't coil them, and it's an issue in late game fights.
True.
Do not have that massive heal. If you have a non-undead hero, some people used to go Dark Ranger, I remember, instead of Dreadlord, but now that Dreadlord hits mechanical units, it's pretty much irreplaceable. And getting rid of Lich is risky as well, because he's so good in air fights with the Nova.
Exactly, yeah. Like the Dark Ranger is pretty nice, but when it comes to air battles, as Undead always goes with Gargs pretty much. You just wanted additional AoE and the Dark Ranger doesn't provide it. I mean, there are some styles, like you can go Crypt Lord and then Necro Wagon and then like Fiends, Necro Wagon, Banshees, this solo army. It's also quite strong, I would say, especially against some races like
Yeah,
Dragon,
I think when you're doing a push, it's strong, but otherwise, of course, Crypt Lord is slow, clunky, can't hit air with his spells.
Now you can pretty nicely compare the tech from the Undeads. Like GodFather barely tier 2 and DV almost tier 3.
That's the quest build, and he takes from the newly built Necro as well. So it's more out there.
Alright, so he cuts some corners, or what does enable this fast attack?
Yeah, of course. I mean, as you can see, he's purely playing with Acolytes and Skeletons for creeping, whereas GodFather has like 8 ghouls. So yeah, he can go for the red spot in the second expansion more quickly, and it's also, of course, very valuable. And he does a nice pull, and it works out.
And you save wood at the start, of course, going for the Necro, because it only costs gold instead of a Ziggurat. And yeah, it's just a very tight build. You can't really mess it up. You have to do it perfectly to be efficient.
So I know GodFather a little bit, right? And he called out Eshan basically the entire lobby time, and also yesterday already. What are the odds that he's just running from the upper right to the bottom left and starts a feud with Eshan here on the map?
I mean, fun fact is that GodFather is spawning close to Airenikus again, and we know how this ended the last 2 games. It was like Necro again push and GG for Airenikus. So this would be just too much if it happened again. Like, I mean, come on.
I mean, it's GodFather. There's a chance.
Yeah. So here it's pretty much a gentleman's agreement to go clockwise expansions. So GodFather took the correct one, and Eshan going also for the left one, so clockwise from their starting location.
Oh, and of course, maybe a thing to say about the quest build. The goal of it is pretty much to get level 3, 3, and 3 on your heroes, which is incredibly strong in the early fights of like 80 supply.
Yeah. Like you can see GodFather is now level 4 DK and level 1 Lich with 0 experience, whereas DV is pretty much level 3 DK and almost level 2 Lich, and also have some more creeps left. So it's lower creeping, but better hero level distribution and faster attack.
Yep.
DV going for a Guard Destroyer Frostworm army, and GodFather for his Necro Wagon, so pretty cool to see different styles here, yeah.
So for sure the push is coming, just depends on which side, but I guess it must go to the R.
Yeah, I would say so.
But you can't make Necros and not push, it's just not how it works.
Yeah, and DV is going for Destroyer form already, so it should be better to go for the Orc. But this time Airenikus has 2 Torrent Totems, so yeah, he is prepared, I guess. I hope he
learned.
But it's still Orc, still a risky business if you don't survive the first 25 minutes. But he has quite balanced resources, doesn't have 0 lumber, so that should be fine for now.
And the big advantage for the undead, if they go Gargs, is they can creep the middle the fastest of all.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, we will see the next wave of Gargs coming, and then he will go for the middle.
I'd be very surprised if DV doesn't get this, since Eshan doesn't have the elf, which is also able to creep it with hippos.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if he's gonna pull back the DK, or if he's just going for.
Trying to snipe the Drake.
Kind of needs it, I guess.
Yeah, but he for sure will make it in time. The others aren't even going there. What item did he find? Oh, a nice one. Pendant of Mana. It's amazing on the Dreadlord.
Yeah, definitely what you like.
Of course, there's marketplaces, but it's a small map. There's not so much gold, so it's nice to find it for free.
Is GodFather already going for it?
Yep.
This looks very threatening. 200 gold, 65 supply. Oh, poor Airenikus, he has the first walker out.
Yeah, he's just researching the adept training at the very least. But this is going to be tough. If there's Disease Cloud...
No.
Oh, the Shredder is caught.
Yeah, that's a massive pain if he loses that.
Okay, speed scroll.
Speed scroll.
Oh no, it still dies. Oh, poor Airenikus. Oh no. Blade Master's here, getting nuked.
Oh, Scroll of the Beast, so strong.
Oh my god, this is so sick. How does this happen every single time we have these guys in the field? Hero dead, second hero dead. Yeah, that's... Oh, massive dispel, but a solo
Yeah,
experience
that's a good
only.
one.
On probably the least important hero for now.
I mean, one nice thing is that he sniped the meat wagons.
True.
So his buildings don't go down that fast, but he doesn't have reinforced defenses on his burrows. So I don't know, these ghouls still looking a bit frenzied.
Yeah, and Eshan also going for a 50 supply push.
Oh. Well, that's not gonna end well for Eshan. He's gonna have to TP out of that.
Yeah, I mean he did some damage without taking losses, but he doesn't have a second expansion.
I think it's just delaying kind of the undead. He's forcing him back to buy a minute. But yeah, he doesn't have the expo. I don't know if he just didn't feel confident or...
Yeah, I'm not sure what Aaron is supposed to do here. Shall he sacrifice his base or shall he push, pump and try to
I don't
defend?
think he's gonna have much choice. Like, he can't really pump, look at his lumber. That's the orc issue I was talking about.
Yeah.
I think this base is a goner sooner or later. Maybe there's...
I mean, it doesn't look too bad, I think. Yeah. Ah,
There's another wagon.
Frost
Oh,
armor
he
though.
had the windwalk. That's not good. Got dusted as well. These headhunters are free XP at this moment.
Okay, gets
Ghouls
the
are
wagon.
perfect against them.
Oh yeah. We figured this out in the one-on-one as well. Just really damn good.
Yep.
So is DVP sync? Yeah, right?
Yeah. He's getting close to level 5. I guess if he snipes 1 or 2 more Necros, then he's gonna have some, maybe some point to try to go for a hero kill and force a TP. It might not be all lost. It's really tough. He would love to have a shop, I bet, Aaron, like next to his expo. He does have one kind of here between, so he can always go there. But yeah, I don't know if he's still able to repel this. Because even if you kill a hero, the undead swarm is just too big at this point.
Yeah, level 5 now at least.
Oh yeah, that's the chance. Go for some level 3 crits.
I mean, he's freaking rich. Like, he got the Shredder killed, as you pointed out, and this is really biting him now.
Oh, alright, he has him in the middle, so even if he loses this main, he can still be in it, since DV is going for Eshan now, and he's killing his only expansion. So if Iron survives to the freeway, you always have a chance.
Yeah, sure.
So if he gets a Zeppelin, get some more lumber, or offers GodFather his natural, his mainline, for example, he could still be in this.
Yeah.
And Eshan going for counterattacks, pure bad army. Very annoying to deal with, because you can't really gain experience from it, it's just gonna detonate in your face. Like this. It's not efficient gold-wise, but XP-wise definitely.
Yeah, but it's bad for him that to not trade efficiently gold-wise because he doesn't have the second base.
Yeah,
I mean, just
that's
got
a
it
good
up,
point.
not even mining.
And of course, when it's heroes against heroes, these Orc heroes without the Blade Master have no chance.
Yeah.
And DB has that 4-3-3, 4-4-3 soon to be, which is crazy strong.
Next
Yeah.
sleep. Next call Nova should be up too. Okay.
And on the other side, I think TC died
Yep.
again.
And Shadowhunter doesn't look too good either.
The problem is Iron was pushed so fast, he didn't even have time to buy items for his heroes at the shops. There's no boots, no pendants, no invul potions. Only the Blade Master has items.
Yeah, really nasty timing from GodFather here, but well played. I mean, he got up 2 expansions quite quickly and then just went for it without thwarting, and now he can still manage to mine some gold.
He definitely needs XP on his Dreadlord. He wants level 3 at all costs.
Yeah.
So it's in his interest to continue picking up heroes.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, that's now exactly the advantage of the quest build. The GodFather has 5-3-1 heroes, where EV has 4-4-3 heroes.
And DV also has 2 pendants of mana on the Dreadlord, which is insane already.
Wow.
insane
Wow,
indeed.
yeah, I just wondered where his gold went, but he has some great items for this small of a map.
860 mana. Yep, that looks good indeed. What also looks good is that $10 donation by Ralphus saying less than 3 FFA.
Oh, so nice. Thank you. Yeah, and here you see the inefficiency of bats. DV is doing a great job in the upkeep department, in the upgrade department. 2 attack, 3 armor already.
Keep as well, having 3 mines on 80 and toming a player is great, so...
I'm quite impressed with Airenikus. I mean, look at his infrastructure. He has gotten up some Torrent Totems, Beasteries, and he has still some gold left. 61 supply versus
Yeah, he can still
77.
pump. He has even more than GodFather, and that blade, Bloodlust comes to hand now.
Okay,
Wow,
Now the
great.
Blade
The
Master is
Torrents are
perfect
doing a
here.
great job here.
they're getting crippled now,
Yeah, yeah.
so the Bloodlust isn't that great.
Yeah, but all the Master Casters now are up, so...
Yep.
Bloodlust plus Heal Wards, that's so strong. And level 5, wow, perfect
Nice.
dodge.
Oh, dude, Airenikus with the micro skills.
Oh yeah.
He honed his skills since the last time, I guess.
Yep.
Preparing for
The
this
TC
moment.
though.
Oh, Blade.
Just as I say that.
Yeah, nice pullback of the blades. Yeah.
He doesn't need a Torrent necessarily to defend, I think. If he gets a heal ward up in the back, heals up.
Yeah, the retreat is covered by Stasis Trap.
Yeah.
Boop.
Yeah, so he just started his tier 2 tech, so that's bad for him. And so he can't produce Torrent, only casters.
And he still doesn't have the reinforced defenses. I think that's
Yeah.
a really big issue.
Yeah.
In the meanwhile, Eshan totally dead, by the way.
Yeah. He has the defenses, but he doesn't have anything to defend with.
It's a problem indeed. There's nothing left really except the Shadowhunter. It's level 1.
Okay, so they pieced. Godfather pieced. They offered the
Yeah.
piece and Aaron accepted.
Okay.
And Godfather cockily taking the expansion though. The main of
But props
Airenikus.
to Iron for surviving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
He was the
That
first
looked,
to be pushed, so that's pretty good from him.
yeah,
first
that
time
looked
he survived.
horrible after the first, like, minute or so.
Yeah, now he's even on 50 supply. But it's always tricky with Godfather. Like, if he says peace, it's like against Little Tick. You say yes, and then 1 minute after he comes with 100 and finishes you off because you go 50. Right?
What can I say, man? But yeah, that's why casting is good, because that thing can't happen. interesting.
I mean, it's a good strategy, to be honest. Like, if you piece, then the others,
Well,
the others
it's good
take
in
the shit.
ladder, I would say, but in these official games, you know, after a while it bites you back.
Alright, so Aaron gets the red spot, Shadowhunter 3.
Should pull the Blade Master back though, it's a bit of a mistake.
Legion
There's
Toonhorn
Shadowhunter
is great
could
for
be-
the Orc.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. And I think he should really consider picking that Cadre's gem for the Shadowhunter from the shop, even though he is not rich. It's such a good item.
Yeah, and I think Eshan is out. Like, he has 300 gold. He can't even build a main.
Yeah, and he didn't even chat much. Like,
Does he have a peasant even?
Yeah, I'd expect more like motivation from Eshan, but he kind of accepted his fate a bit in this game. Although he does have a tiny Great Hall on his Shadowhunter, so he's not completely out. But on this map, it's tough coming back.
Wow, and Eevee has the perfect army against GodFather's Necro Wagons. Look at this.
Jesus! So
Five
much dispel,
destroyers.
so much nuke.
Yeah, and he also has the AoE levels of the heroes.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's the superior Lich and Dreadlord, so even if GodFather would somehow have the goal to switch fully into guards, it's still not easy because you can just get kited.
Yeah, that's why the quest opening is so strong.
Yeah.
I mean, it's super greedy, so it can bite you if, for example, like Ashen did in the FML finals last time, just Grunt Rush quests.
But
I mean,
it
it
depends
can
on the
get
map,
used
'cause
against
that
you.
was on Imaginary Friends, which is
Yeah.
much closer spawns.
Yeah.
So who knows if it would work here even. And then there's
Yeah,
a
great
spell
performance
shield
of
on
DB.
him.
He has 4 expansions now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a spell shield on his Lich, the best item in FFA probably. Especially in Undead Mirror, because dodging the sleep is so good.
Alright.
Oh, Ishan did drop that tiny Great Hall, so that's his demise.
Yeah.
DV not playing around now, just wants him out.
Damn.
He's probably gonna get teamed a bit, but just prefers, I guess, to try his luck.
He has nothing left really, right? He has 11 supply. Where's that 11 supply? I don't even see it.
Yeah, it's one Shadowhunter, I guess, and
And a wyvern somewhere.
maybe, or...
Should have gotten elf. Well, that's what you get for off racing. Every time you off race, it sucks, dude.
I mean, honestly, I must disagree here, because Ishan is... I think he plays Orc more than Elf,
Oh,
if
really?
I'm not wrong. But... Night Elf is just very strong in FFA recently, but I think he's more of an Orc player, actually. It might even be his, like, most played race.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm just memeing a bit because I think last time he went random and he wanted everything but undead and he got undead. And now this is also not working out.
Yeah. Yeah, Undead is definitely his least favorite. But yeah, this is the danger of Orc, you can always get early pushed. I think it's established that it's the weakest race at start in FFA.
Okay, one supply left somewhere.
Yeah,
But I
one
mean,
peasant, one peon.
oh yeah, one peon bottom left. But he
I
can't.
guess he doesn't want to tap out because he wants to observe, probably. So he's
Yeah.
hoping someone will give him the mercy killing.
I mean, it's great that they finish him off. Like, if you're not too experienced in FFA, you often let the fourth player who seems to be dead leave him alive, and then suddenly he comes back. Like yesterday, Trump was not the best example, but he had some chances. But it's just best to finish off the fourth player, to be sure.
DV looking to attack this far out expansion. Maybe not, maybe he's just scouting. Who has what?
Yeah, but DV on 97 supply, and he is mining, so that's not really good for
And
his
this could be
texts.
potentially... It's surprising that he's avoiding this. I think he could have cleaned that army so easily.
I mean, if you're on 100 versus 50 here and versus 80, you should either stop mining or attack. But I think
The thing
this is
is,
not
I
too
guess
good.
this is one of the things he's scouting right now, so he obviously doesn't see what we see, but he could have totally cleaned iron there because his burrows still are not even reinforced.
True. I think it was a little tempting for him to get Lich level 5.
Yeah.
And now to finish
Maybe
Eshan.
creeps, yeah.
There goes the last supply.
Oh, that explains it. He was just looking for Eshan.
Yeah.
'Cause he didn't know he was dead.
Yeah.
GG, but he can join the call if he wants.
I don't think he wants. And he left the game anyway.
Okay.
Oh, Godfather destroyed an item. That's a waste.
He's slot starved, true.
The wise player would remember that it's there and save it for later.
But it's Godfather, so.
I suppose.
For now, the players are a little bit shopping, looking out for the auras and for damage items, but Eren is pretty unlucky. He didn't even find a good claw so far.
At least he has the Gem of Health on the Shadow Hunter. He's not so awfully squishy as before. But I don't know. At least I would prefer to see Potion of Invulnerability at the very least. Because he has the gold. He's quite rich somehow. He's the
Right,
richest, in fact.
Now that Eshan is out, DB is finally going with his 100 supply, so this forces some reaction. And DB really has the entire left side of the map.
So Godfather doesn't want to confront him directly, which is wise at this point. Just going to counter-attack an expansion, but EV can clean this and TP there if he so wants. And these Necro Wagons are dead. Nice. If he targets them, even before the TP. Never mind.
Got him.
But yeah, got to keep his expansion. Good trade for DV.
There's no real counter potential for Godfather at the moment, I guess. Super far away from everything. He's hard countered as well.
Yeah, DV has the army at the mouth of his base, kind of. Or,
Yeah.
you know, near to the pathway, so... Yeah, very hard to defend this. Impossible alone, I would say.
This looks pretty dominant by DV.
Yeah, but of course, 2v1 fight and it can all shift.
True.
Yeah, I mean, Eren is doing a great job of hoarding gold, even though he has only 2 bases.
And Iron, this is clever from him, because he helps Godfather indirectly. Although he just stopped it, I should stop calling things out. I don't know, I feel it wouldn't be outrageous if he just cleaned this. Because DB has 4 expansions without it, so it's reasonable. And they will have to team him anyway.
Yep.
At least for a bit.
Yeah, very nice macro performance here by DB.
Even has a Mana Stone on the Dreadlord, so that's... He really like can go all out, especially now level 5, there's gonna be so many level 3 swarms.
Yeah. How much mana is this in
Yeah,
total?
Airenikus is desperate for an expansion. He has the Great Hall and he is trying to find some place anywhere on the map. First bottom left and bottom right.
I really think that was kind of a mistake not to take the one from Eshan.
Oh yeah, we have a fight now though. Wow, look at this.
Wow, the AoE is so sick!
It's just massacre. Although he gets 2 worms. With the
Yeah, he has
webs.
to be careful because the destroyers are very food expensive and very bad against the Gargs.
But another
Yeah.
AoE.
Ouch. Yeah, man. This
Goes
combo
to
is
the
just
over.
way too sick against this entire army. It's just a super hard counter, isn't it?
Yeah.
But he killed 3 worms, to be honest.
True.
Yeah, he needs
pretty good.
no, not a single Garg, so this is a big disadvantage here.
Okay, I thought the Dreadlord would be able to clean this up.
Yeah.
There's not too much
mean, he
dispel
will.
coming.
Yeah, but he will clean it up given time.
Yeah.
But at least GodFather took some even trades, I would say. It's as good as he could hope for, and even getting TP out
Oh,
and an in-bull. Pretty good.
I think nice fight by both.
yeah. I expect this to be a slaughter, but
Yeah. Well, I think what happened was DV was counting on the fact that he could just kite with the 2 level 5s, but you can't kite against the web. Mostly you don't see many fiends in FFA, but this time they really paid off against the worms.
True, true. And that's the nice thing of dropping or fighting with 100, because then you are dropping naturally below. But as I said, he's going back to 100.
yeah.
So he's pretty much only depleting all the mines. It's not like super efficient for his gold bank, but rather he is preventing others from mining the gold and use it against him.
Gets a level 6 DK, at least he's a bit faster with the aura, so that's nice.
A player's forces are under attack.
But it's not a super big difference.
A town is under siege.
It's not Dreadlord ultimate. GodFather getting frustrated now that he's alone against this.
I can imagine he's relatively easy to trigger.
Yeah, it depends how he sleeps, I think. Sometimes he can play full tryhard, but sometimes you just get Necro Wagon.
I see that. I see that.
Oh, and that was painful. Kind of lucky that he lost just 2 casters there.
Yeah, I didn't cast it over. Okay, that's it with the Aaron expansion.
That's good. He's trying to motivate GodFather now.
So what is DB doing now? Is he going for GodFather or is he going for Aaron? It looks like
I think
GodFather.
he's preferring not to switch targets too much because Iron still is hesitant, I would say, to help.
And yeah, Aaron is on 50, so he's not too much of a help for GodFather.
Yeah.
And yeah, this looks like a very sick army now for DB.
And GodFather was chatting.
Wow. Yeah.
You could see very clearly he wasn't paying full attention, so he lost army for free.
Oh shoot.
And yeah, to TP, and he has 50 now. And good luck defending that. The base isn't even, the towers aren't there. So.
Yeah. The base is gone, just more DB everywhere.
And
I mean, look at the vision of Aaron, that's pretty sick. Like, he has pretty much vision of the entire map, so he was very legend.
And DV decides to TP back for that. The bats, almost, but I don't think
such a nice scroll.
anything.
Yeah, it didn't.
Oh
didn't
my
do
god, the
anything.
heal scroll was so good!
Yeah.
And he holds the base as well.
Yeah.
Wow, and also Dreadlords 1 XP point away from level 6, and yeah.
Oh,
That was
shoot.
pretty much
Player's forces are under
like 1,500 wasted from Iron for nothing.
Yeah.
For 1 TP.
Yeah.
But here it becomes joint effort of killing acolytes over and over. And that's always tough to deal with. So definitely now they are cooperating, so now they have some chances.
Yeah. DB just straight up 100 the entire game though. And yeah, this forces pretty much the others to push at some point, because if they stay at 50, they will just not do anything.
He gets the level 6 Lich though, so he can really press the issue. Like D&D puts a lot of pressure on a player. So that's good, because kind of without Death and Decay, Undead doesn't tear down bases so fast. So it's good for him to have that.
Feels like DB is moving really smart. He's always where he has to be. Oh, can he defend these as well? Wow, with the stone form dodge, of course.
Yeah, very nice.
Good sleeps though.
Yeah, now just gets a couple of them out so he doesn't get detonated. This is acceptable.
Yeah.
Although
Ooh, Shadow.
Iron doesn't pay attention to the bats now, that's kind of a shame. He could have gotten a few there.
Yeah, it could be that they are not able to win the 2v1 here, by the way.
Wow. Okay, he has to use some mana items on the Dreadlord, I guess. Lich in
Focusing
trouble.
Ooh, the Lich. Wow, last second 6 HP.
Oh, Lich
Level 6
dies.
Blade Master, but it doesn't do a
Anyway.
lot.
Okay, the other guys, instant
Oh,
revive. God, this was so close.
Yeah.
That was really a knife's edge of losing the game here for the 2.
Good for them that they got that Lich kill. Without it, it still would be very bad for them. But now the Blade Master can threaten buildings alone.
Yeah,
as well.
in the meanwhile, nice tower placement here by Aaron. This is super
yes.
annoying.
I hope he has the Lich.
After yesterday, yep, I hope so too. Oh, DK.
Alright, DK now in danger.
Blade also forced into an invul. Nice collab of Aaron and
Yes.
GodFather. Now it took them some time to coordinate this, but it's working well now.
Yeah, now the Orc heroes are strong. This is the point where they are officially capable of killing undead heroes. So.
Yeah, and now it bites Steve a little bit that he was on 100 the entire game. Like, he's losing 2 of his expansions and he couldn't bank too much gold. He is pretty broke on 80.
Yeah.
And the others are both richer than him and still on him as a team, so...
The second expo as well, meanwhile, which is great multitasking, just thinking about the bigger picture. He's killing both of DV's expos.
Yeah, exactly. And he got up his own middle expansion.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. Not the biggest mine, but it's nice to have on 50.
Yeah, and perfectly back on 50, you know? And that's a super nice point in time to be 50, because Eevee doesn't really have the steam anymore to go for another 100. But he seems to still be aggressive and try to reclaim the expansions here.
Yeah, they are not rich. GodFather as well, he has one more army in his bank. That's it. DV has built army, but not much to replenish. And Iron, he is on 50, so he pretty much has one army as well. If he were to pump.
Alright, so we're about to be mined out. I think GodFather will not get any income anymore.
Yeah, definitely not much. Finishing that one.
Yeah, it's a very close game now.
Yeah.
And it's pretty action-packed, to be honest. Like, no sitting at all so far.
It's just Fountain is very nice map, I think. It's kind of an evergreen FFA map.
A town is under siege.
Okay, nicely playing whack-a-mole. Wherever a new expansion pops up, it's immediately getting destroyed. Just making sure that GodFather isn't mining anymore at all.
EVC's iron is pumping now, so he might call it out or not. Depends. Going for the production buildings, which is good, because iron is only at 60, so you don't really want to rebuild those. If you can avoid it, because he doesn't have call for it.
True, smart.
70k, but it's not gonna last for long, I guess. Ooh, and
There we go.
yeah, already. Yeah, wow.
Okay, that's a worm down. The Gargs are useless. Second worm is also not doing too well. Stomp was massive onto, I think, all 3 heroes. Well-timed Hex. We got Silence on top of this as well. Hex on the crab, but can't get the connection.
You can't use these guards here.
Yeah, it's useless against Swarm and Nova and Bats and everything.
Surprised that he didn't use the Inferno. I guess he maybe just got the level 6 in that fight.
And maybe he has no mana.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much an Inferno is, but 800 might not be enough.
That's never going to be an excuse in this game. But again, going for 100, DV is going all out. Doesn't even want to like finish the 2 mines he has left on 80. I guess he doesn't have a chance to.
He has to defend, right? That's his last real gold mine. Oh no, he's re-established one more.
And even though these guards have been stormformed nicely, the bets still were worth it, I'd say. It was a good unit to choose, because he can't go for complicated army composition at this point. So it's good to do something that can destroy buildings quickly. And that is annoying.
And there is the Infernal now.
Ooh, TC dead. Okay, no aura, no stomp.
It's huge that TC auras would help the Orc army together.
This is so much action going.
Uh-oh. Also status trap going up. Shadow Hunter in trouble. Expo still stands. DB holds this. It's
Yeah,
a rather
sick hold.
big one. Or is he?
That's just the worms. They are so good in these hero fights. If they can be alive.
Yeah, DK is permanently slapped, so this is it for the... No, there's another involved, but the Lich.
Oh, why? What
Oh.
he would go for you?
Okay, Raider for free. That's a hold. And Airenikus isn't mining anymore, right? It's all over.
Yep. DB now super broke though. He
Oh, yeah.
is really just pumping his entire gold into this. He just wanted to win the 2v1 here.
Yeah. And suddenly GodFather is the richest. Not by much, but
Okay.
Iron also spent a couple of thousands of this.
Yeah, there's still, what is it, 4,300 left? Okay, minus upkeep. It's not that much then. And the space is gone.
Yeah, really not a lot of gold left here now.
Nice Infernal harass from DV. It's super annoying to deal with. That's gonna clean like 4 buildings of Iron if he doesn't do anything about it.
Yes.
And you can do it over and over, of course.
A town is under siege.
Nice swarm, just missing down there is Nova. I guess 3
The
casters.
Nova... How long is the level 3 Nova? It's like 7 seconds slowdown now, I think. It's pretty much insane.
Oh,
He has to pop in. Might even be forced to TP. The undead army is so fast. Although he has the reworks. Oh no, he's dead, I guess.
TP?
I'm not sure if he can.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess he
Yeah,
will
he
have to time it
can't
really
drop
perfectly.
Yeah. Ooh, but there is some casts caught
oh
off.
no.
That's a disaster. Iron
Yeah,
was like
wow.
20 supply for free.
And he only has 1,200 gold left. This is probably not enough. How much gold is left? 1,800 still for DB. Not sure if... Okay, GodFather will be at 100, I guess, roundabout.
Nice touch from Iron that he has the one Rager pillaging Eshan's base. That's at least a couple of hundred for him.
True.
Which is good, because now is about the only time when he can do it without the others noticing. Probably gonna lose the tier 3. And the burrows.
And yeah, DB is definitely justifying his name here. Like, I don't think Sonic could have played any more aggressive than this.
Oh, dude, I want to see Sonic in FFA. It would be glorious.
Yeah, now I think DB is the favorite now, even though he has 0 gold. Of course, it's tough to say, you can't really predict this, but
Yeah, it's so sick this playstyle. Like, I think 99% of players would have said, okay, stop now or peace
Yep,
when
nope.
they are at like 2k gold left or 3k
Nope.
gold left. He is pushing through.
but if he doesn't lose heroes, certainly you can win with this army
A town is under siege.
alone without making any more. Because the
Yeah,
worms are
but-
so good at picking heroes.
Yeah.
Iron has the last contingent of bats though. That can also be the deciding factor. I think when DV clears these bats, if he can, without losing too much worms, he's in the driver's seat. Necro wagons are, you know, too slow. to be
Last
in
bets
life.
of the game, so I think Aaron has to be quite picky when to detonate them.
A town
Yeah.
Do we have field scrolls? I
Because
think we
it
have
could be his
2.
win condition for the building kill. Okay, they are
And he
grouping up
even
now.
mining a bit. At least he can afford a TP or something for that.
So he is gonna definitely K here the main. This will be a great definitely K. I think GodFather has the TP. Or he's
Yeah,
just
because
sacking the base.
GodFather, it looks to me like he sold some of the crypts in the front, so he doesn't have that many buildings.
Yeah. So where's the definitely K? There it is.
It's,
Okay. They're not
yeah, at
reacting.
the very least. Sorry, Neil.
Yeah, I mean
No,
he
no, go
can't
ahead.
TP, right? Because he's just gonna lose.
Yeah. They have to go. He lost the main, so they have to press hard now.
Alright, so it looks like base for a base. This is nice for Aaron, of course.
They have a lot of siege damage.
Yeah. And the wagons are just good on the attack and bad on the defense, I would say.
Exactly, yeah. And the undead air is very bad in killing bases. Quite slow, and that's why
Okay,
he's
the
gonna
bats.
TP, and now he's the last fight of the game potentially. Ooh, the bats though!
Ooh, ouch!
Yeah.
Nice, don't form, all the bats are gone now forever.
That wasn't great, but he did get
It's like 20
somewhere.
supply, I think, at least.
Yep.
And now there are a lot of fiends plus necrom
Yeah.
wagons, so it's not gonna be an easy engagement for DV here.
I think it's good
Alright.
for GodFather how this turned out, but
Yeah,
definitely bad for Iron.
Alright, UD Mirror. For now, at least.
Alright, last fights. No mistakes allowed here.
But when this silence runs out, Infernal is going to drop.
Oh, that will
We will
work.
see what that does. He's still, but the Skellies, they can
I
honestly.
just wanted to
go
say
for
also
kill.
Aaron has to be careful here to not over team DV, because then
Yeah.
he's just losing to GodFather. He has to be very, very careful on the
Oh,
balancing.
DK!
Death Pact, maybe? I don't know if he
Oh
has
my
it.
God.
Oh,
I think he had
No,
go
no,
for a
no.
potion or something. Just waiting for the
Oh.
Nova.
Oh,
DK
that's-
dead! Oh no!
and the backstab of Aaron, or is it? No, Aaron is...
GodFather is
Yeah,
trying to.
GodFather says that's true. He knows that he's next.
Of course. Oh shit. Love this three-way.
Alright.
Infernal is gone too. Next DK
Okay,
in
so
the menu.
Aaron is still on DV, but DV is on 29 supply, so Aaron has to attack, switch to
Oh
GodFather. I
my
think.
God.
No, DV is out.
That surprised me though. He could have TP'd out with, and he still had 700. I think he could have
Oh, yeah.
definitely tried to get the hero back.
Yeah, and that's what I meant. I think Aaron over teamed here a little bit.
What?
What?
Why
What?
they didn't even try? What's that? What's that
Godfather
about?
just left.
GodFather left?
Yeah,
Yes, he did.
yeah. Airenikus
Come
wins.
on.
What the hell?
What?
Oh, GodFather got 9 hero kills this game. DV only 4.
Okay, a little bit anticlimactic, but
I mean, let's add Aaron here and see what he.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I thought Iron left at first.
Yeah, me too. I thought Aaron over teamed here.
Aaron is asking too, like, why you leave? FFA always finds new ways to surprise me. What a sick journey for Aaron to just get rushed the first and survive with like incredible skills and then winning this thing in the end.
Yeah, I will.
I mean, he fought hard for it, so at least that's fine.
Oh yeah, he absolutely did. He lost his main, then rebuilt, had great fights, had some good hero kills. Alright, so we have our final 4 in Quest, Neutron, Lilu, and Aaron.
All right, I think Aaron is here.
Yeah, hi all.
Hi,
What
Aaron.
happened? What happened?
What happens? I'm a little bit shocked by the game, how it ended.
Yeah, like I initially thought you over teamed TV and GodFather has a win, and suddenly both left.
Well, I can understand why DV left. because he lost heroes and had almost no main. I don't know about his gold. I think he didn't have much. But
Yeah, I think he was quite broke, and yeah, exactly. He had 29 supply, and 2 heroes were just dying. I don't think they could save themselves, so yeah, it makes sense for him to leave.
But he
And then
didn't even.
GodFather, I'm not sure. Like, did he lose this much?
Well, I think he didn't lose much, so it's really looked weird. I mean, his decision in the end.
But yeah, how does it feel to finally win a game where GodFather Necro weapons you?
It really is a craigasm. How is it called? But I think Godfather just gave me a compliment for all these games. He rushed me and gifted this win because how much did he have left? I mean, army supply in the end. Do you remember?
Yeah,
Well,
good
he had a
question.
lot.
I'm not sure.
Because
It's always tough to judge when there are so many skeletons because
Yeah, but I
because
think
I
he
had
like
really
50 or 60
really almost
supply,
nothing.
at least.
60.
Yeah, I think 50 or 60, probably.
So it should be a easy win for him. Maybe he thought that I had some gold left, but still he should just try to do something. And I think.
yeah, I think
But
so
still,
too. Yeah.
his decision. Maybe he just he loves to see me in the finals. I don't know.
I guess because we all thought you left at first.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You thought so too that you left. Okay.
But
So yeah, we have an orc now in the finals. That's nice. That's nice. Or you maybe switch
is
to
it
human?
the first time when we have orc?
Yeah, I think so. Right? Like we never had a final with orc so far. So
What
now we
watch?
have you as orc, we have Lelo as elf, Quest as undead, and Neutron as elf for humans. So this seems like a very nice final now. What do you think
And,
about your opponents?
I will ask you answer a little bit later. What will be the map? Is it already known?
I think it's Neutron's choice as he is the champion. But I told him that he shouldn't pick a very small map, so it should at least be something like Maison or or an 8-player map.
Okay, we'll see. Well, if Mizon, maybe he goes human, I think.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
He wants to see first who is in the finals, and then he decides.
Yeah, maybe. You asked about what I think about my opponents. Well, they're beasts, of course, in FFA, but it's still FFA and everybody can win. And I'm experienced in this kind of matchups when you're underdog and a lot of strong players compete with each other. And you just sneak your win to the victory. I think Liltic already also knows how to do it.
Of course, I know it all.
All right, yeah, I've just rewatched the replay, and it looks like, yeah, GodFather wasn't really that strong. He has 55 supply, but is heavily supply blocked, has no Acolyte, and has like 8 buildings left. So pretty much
maybe
5
that's why.
wagons, 3 heroes, 2 fiends, and a couple of necros.
Because I didn't scout his main after they fight with DV, so I didn't know.
Yeah, exactly. DV took out most of his main, so there were
I
only a
didn't
couple of
didn't see
buildings
it.
left.
Didn't see it.
Yeah. Still, yeah, I mean, nice win for you, I guess. A little bit unexpected after this dominant performance of DV at first.
It was very surprising, but it's one of the reasons why we love FFA, I think.
Exactly. All right. So, any more questions?
Not from my side, as I don't know anything about FFA, but okay, maybe
then
one.
You should have a million of questions, right?
To me, it looked like you came very well prepared for the Necro Rush.
Yeah, of course, I was expecting it, but he did it even faster than he did last games, and also he killed my scout. I couldn't put ward at his main.
Yeah, it
And,
was really fast. Like he was on 66 supply with no gold already close to
yeah,
the main base. So this is
usually
very, very
usually
early time.
he does it another way. He takes 2 expos. He goes to 100 supply and no gold left. So this time he went 66 supply with no gold left. And I
Yeah.
didn't expect, but it was easier to fight because he had only 2 necros and 1 vegan, I think, at first, and I sniped this vegan and won some time. So I did better than last games, obviously.
Yeah. So we oftentimes hear like people like Eshan saying, I hate everyone in my cast, or everyone hates me. So I think you are a very likable person. So how does the final pairing look
Wait.
like? Like I think you are good with Neutron. You met him, he told me.
Yeah, I met him in real life, and he said to me personally almost same things that you just said, that he liked me like a person. Maybe it's another way to win FFAs, just to have good relations with players.
Yeah, exactly. I think you're
And-
also quite good with quests.
Yeah, I also know him in real life. We are in good relation, I think. We
Yeah, so this will be a super friendly final, I guess. So no profanity. Everyone is super friendly. Everyone will offer his gold mine to each other.
maybe we'll see. Would be cool
Alright.
final, I think.
All right, sounds good. We wish you best of luck. That was a really good performance. And we see each other on Friday evening.
Yeah, okay. Thank you too for
Good luck.
inviting.
Good luck.
Thanks. We'll see
Good luck.
who wins. Goodbye.
Bye bye. And in the meantime, during the winner interview, we got another 10 euro donation by Obsen saying, have fun, everyone. And I can say for myself that I had a lot of fun with you guys today.
Yeah, thank you a lot. And I think our prediction was nice. I mean, it was way less than 1 hour. Like 46 minutes. This is like foggy games can be longer than that, right?
Absolutely true. But I mean, it evens out the game of yesterday. So
Exactly.
we kind of get our average game length. So what
Yeah.
are your predictions, guys? We have Neutron, we have Quest, we have Lelu, we have Aaron. Who wins it?
Never bet against Evil Kid.
Exactly. Yeah.
Who's the evil kid?
Leilu.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd also say Lilo is just, I think, yeah, even Neutron admitted that Lilo is the best FFA player at the moment. So yeah, you can't really go against him. I think he's just so good in every aspect of this game. And yeah, but this makes him also a target, right? So Neutron is definitely going for some aggression against him. I would say like his advantage is definitely in the early game when it comes to micro. So maybe he is gonna try to take out Lido quickly.
Oh,
This could be a very interesting dynamic.
He's definitely motivated to get some revenge on Lelu, because I said in the cast yesterday that Lelu, please get the crown back from Neutron, and Neutron was in the chat and wasn't happy hearing that. So yeah, maybe I put the crosshair on Lelu's back now.
Yeah, and of course, everyone is afraid to face Quest 1v1, even Neutron at times. It's always a wild card.
Yeah, I think Aaron is definitely the dark horse here. I mean, he is good in winning games that he's supposed to lose, like we saw today, and we also saw in the past already. But yeah, definitely with those 3 big names, it's gonna be very tough for him. Like I think every one of those 3 could be perceived as the best FFA player at the moment. So it's gonna be a very nice game, I guess.
There's going to be hype for sure. Guys, it's going to happen Friday evening after the one-on-one game. So around 7 p.m. on November 11. And of course, I'm going to have RulaZ by my side and probably some co-casters.
Nice, nice. Lilzik, will you be back?
Yeah, I think so. Not 100% sure, but I will let you know.
Okay, cool. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's a pleasure as always, and I'm very hyped for the finals.
The pleasure is all mine, but of course, as always, you know, my brain is so packed with War3Champions stuff. I keep on forgetting where to find information about the FFA scene and where to find the Discord.
Yeah, Discord you can find on the FFA Masters homepage, which is ffamasters.net. And there on the top right, you will see a link to an FFA guide, which is definitely needed if you want to start out. And also the link to the Discord with a lot of beautiful FFA people.
Yeah,
Be careful and warned. It's a wild and unforgiving place. Careful before stepping there.
But I mean, we talked to Eshan yesterday, we talked to you today, we talked to Aaron, we talked to Lelu. Seems to be quite a few nice people in the scene as well.
Yeah, I mean, as you know, there are no rules in FFA, so this also goes for the Discord. So
Oh
no
boy.
rules except everything else is allowed.
Except what? You just blanked out.
Private chatting.
Yeah, guys, have fun with the FFA guide. It's just going to take you 10 hours to read and maybe understand it. Have fun on the Discord. Have fun with the rest of the evening. And we see each other Friday. Thank you so much. Love to have the FFA on. And it was a great game. So take care, guys, and see you soon.
Yeah. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
See you. Bye-bye.